For Rawden, it's a point for the Gingerbreads with a 1-1 draw. It was only really the last couple of minutes that gave the excitement. As prior to that, it looked like it was just going to be a 0-0 draw.
Yeah, we are set up hard to beat. Discipline, organised and stuff like that. But what a fantastic last 5 minutes.
But we have to say the 90 minutes prior to that, neither side really looked like they had the adventure to go out and win the game.
They didn't want to lose the game. They had a good win last week, so they were 3 points clear of us. So, they set themselves up to be solid, rigid, try and hit you on the counter-attack. We have to make sure that we don't concede sloppy goals and try and work off our set pieces and take the game into the later stages where, you always get opportunities. Really disappointing to, go one down at the 89th minute, but the lads show great character and I'm really delighted that they've come back and snatched that equaliser.
That was absolutely vital because at that point when Grantham conceded, that was probably the first serious attack that Rugby had mounted all afternoon. A great save initially from Curtis Hall and Sam Muggleton, combining to keep Grantham level.
Yeah.
But then, leaving a free man to score.
Yeah, I think we defended really valiantly there, but when the ball's been recycled back, they put a deep cross on the far post, and I thought a couple of us were napping a little bit because we thought we'd done enough and the ball was still alive. So disappointing goal to concede, and at that stage, the wind's out your sails. But we try and say that the game, when it's 0-0, 1-0, there's always chances. You've got to keep believing, and with that big throw that we've got and set pieces, we can always have chances. I think the second half they kind of bullied us a little bit in the midfield. They started to run over the top of us and create a bit better space, and then we kind of weathered the storm and then grew into the game. Conceded the goal, but just really delighted that the lads they deserved the point today. Last 3 weeks they worked really hard.
It started Louis Darlington on the bench today. When he came on with 20 minutes to go, those fresh legs began to seem to make the difference. Almost a penalty. I think a lot of people thought it was from the referee's signal, but it was a goal kick. He hit the post and then got the vital goal at the end.
Yeah, he's a young, talented striker, and when you're playing 90 minutes in a struggling side, the pressure on strikers to score is a lot. He's no doubt the lad's a great player. He's going to become a fantastic player, but part of managing players is knowing when to take them out the firing line a little bit. I thought Lecky played well up there for 60-70 minutes, gave us a bit more physical presence, and we had a chat with Louis, and he's a great kid, and I'm delighted he's got that goal and showed the right attitude to come off the bench and do that, which is a benefit for everyone at the club.
And those last few minutes of added time must have been horrible to watch on the bench. We've seen it before so many times. The ball's going into the box, the keeper's up for it, corners, long throws, and nothing comes of it. But today, relief for you.
Yeah, I think last week at Boldmere we did the same. I think their keeper pulled that great save off from Mulgan's header. When you're defending a 1-0 lead and you've got balls coming into the box, it's panic. Anything can happen. But I will say that Darlington's finish was sublime. Got his head over the ball, struck it on the half volley, got in the great position. But it was more than what we deserved. Delighted with the point. Now we've got to get back to training Thursday and start working and maybe add that little bit of physical presence that we need in a couple of areas hopefully this week, and we should start to see some better results.
Paul, thank you very much. Well done today.
Cheers.